Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today I'm building a T90C. It's a little bit lower gear ratio. Has a different cluster gear, and it has a different excuse me, has a different input gear. Last time excuse me, last time we talked about the case dimensions. A lot of guys are jamming those cluster gears in there and then calling me up and emailing saying their transmission's not shifting right. And I think we went over that in very good detail. So check your case dimensions, check your small parts kit. And now we're going to move on to some other troubles with the T90. Recently I had a couple new old stock synchros, and the blocking rings would not fit inside. They were machined wrong. The inner hub was machined wrong from the get-go, and both sides. So, but these are good ones now. I got replacements. These are good new old stock synchros. Okay, we are on to putting first gear on our main shaft. New old stock first gear, modern production, high quality main shaft. Okay, now if I could do this with one hand. First gear is a dead stop right there. It just won't move. I just got it to slide on, and then it stops dead right there. Now first gear slides back to pick up reverse, forward for first gear. So you need that whole range of motion, and that's got to be silky smooth. A few guys recently have said they can't shift first and reverse, and I believe they have a situation like we have here where it's not super smooth. If it doesn't slide by hand at the beginning, it's not going to break. Don't think, oh, it's going to get in there, oil's going to get on, it's going to break in. That's not going to work. You've got to make it right at this point right now before you put it in the case. So I'm just going to show you what I do to get those freed up. Okay, I've got it in a vise. I've got a rag here. I've been working on this for a while. When I first started, I could get it on maybe 1/4 of an inch, and it wouldn't go any further. I get right there, and that's a hard stop. No matter how hard I push on that, that's not going to go. This has to be super smooth. It's you know, tenths of a thousandth that's holding this up. So don't go at it with a grinder. Don't go at it with a hammer. Don't do anything like that. I'm going to show you how to get this super smooth. And let me just go grab some stuff, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see that. This is just regular standard valve grinding compound. It's abrasive. Okay, and we're going to put that inside and outside of everything. And you could just get it everywhere, but when we're done, we just want to make sure we clean that off real good. We don't want to continue having that wear. Okay, we'll put it on the main shaft, and then we'll put it inside our first gear. We get in all the teeth there. Okay, this might seem like overkill, but like I say, if you don't get it right now, it's not going to be right in your transmission. So we're just going to take that and we're going to move back and forth, kind of lapping that gear right into the shaft there. Okay, see, we're getting stuck. We just keep working it and working it and working it. It takes a while, but like I say, you don't want to go at this hard. You don't want to go at it with file. You don't want to go at it with a grinder. The valve grind compound is just enough. We'll try and keep moving it forward. Oh, we got it stuck. Oh. And you can turn it. It shouldn't fit better one way or another, but you can turn it and see if that works for you. And just get all the teeth. And we're gaining on it. Okay, I don't want to bore you with that. We'll just keep doing some more. I'm going to take this over to the press right now, because this front is really, really sticky. I'm going to take it over to the press and press that through, just to see what kind of fit that we have, how tight it is. So I'll meet you over at the press. Okay, we're just going to gently push this through, see what it feels like. Giving a pretty good pull on that press. Okay, you'd never move that with your shifter. Okay, like I say, this has to be right at this point. So now that I know we can get it through with the press, I'm going to take it back. We'll take it back to the vise and we'll keep working. Press it through one more time, just to get that abrasive everywhere. You can kind of hear it grinding its way through there. Okay, it's super tight right there. Okay, can't have that. So I'll meet you back over at the vise and we'll keep working on that. Okay guys, it's been about 20 minutes I've been working on this. This is a kind of about as bad as they get. You know, I've had them where you just run over a few times and they loosen up and act right. You can see we're almost getting all the way there. And when you're holding the gear, I like to put some up pressure on it sometimes. I like to put some down pressure on it. I like to kind of clock it left and right, just so you're getting not just the weight of the gear on there, but you're getting that grit to get everywhere. So like right now I'm picking up on it, and right now I'm pushing it to the left, pushing it to the right, pushing it down. And like I say, you could pull it off, twist it anywhere, you know, just keep playing with that. Like I say, I've been doing this by hand, and we're just about there. You see, we're plenty right there. But I don't like the way it's tightening up right there. There we go. We're just starting to get it. Okay, you see it comes right off there. Okay, that's what you want. If you don't get that, your little cane shifter that you're shifting this guy with, this needs to go back and forth easy. If you don't get it like this, you're going to have trouble shifting. And you're going to blame the T90, you're going to blame the guy you bought the parts from, you're going to blame everything and everybody. And I believe everybody in their garage, if you take your time, you have some tools, you have a little bit of mechanical ability, you can rebuild a T90. I got plenty of videos out there showing the whole entire process. But sometimes you'll get parts and you won't know exactly how to get them super smooth and silky. Last week I shipped out 3 T90s to various guys around the country. I have T90s in other countries around the world. I got another 6 to do lined up on the bench. And when I ship them out, I know that every component is working properly. Like this first gear. I don't ever have to worry about this first gear. They're going to get in their Jeep the first time, they're going to put that transmission in, and everything is going to be silky smooth for them. If you put it in like we started out half an hour ago, you're headed for trouble. So just a quick tip to get you guys on the right track as far as if you get new old stock parts, new parts, old parts, whatever. You've got to make sure yourself. You have to physically try them and know that they're working. I don't have any trouble putting an extra hour, 2 hours, half an hour, whatever. I don't have any trouble putting that into a quality T90 rebuild. That is a silky smooth first gear. We're going to clean every bit of this valve grinding compound off, and that is going to be silky, silky smooth. Okay guys, we're all cleaned off. Every bit of valve grinding compound is off there. That is what your first gear should operate like. We can put that on any tooth. There's just enough clearance in there for oil. It's a perfect fit. This is what it needs to feel like for a smooth shifting, long running, trouble-free T90. So that's what you're looking for. Don't be afraid to spend a little time getting there. You're not going to hurt anything as long as you use just something like valve grinding compound. Again, don't take a file to it, don't take a grinder to it, don't do anything like that. Just take your time, spend a little time. It's abrasive, it's a cutting grit, you know, like when you're doing valves and stuff, it'll actually cut. You just got to take time, move it back and forth. That's the fit you're looking for. And I hope this helps some of you guys out that have been emailing and saying I can't shift first or reverse. They do get stuck. And try not to be one of those guys that puts it together, puts it in their Jeep, and then realizes it doesn't work, and you got to go through all the trouble of taking it back out, putting it on the bench, taking the transfer case off, and doing what I just did here. Watch the video, go over it. It's just simple to do. There's no reason you should get caught with your pants down having a sticky first gear in reverse. This is how you can get there. Okay, that's the only tip I have for you today. I'm going to continue on with this rebuild. If you want to see a complete rebuild, I have plenty of them. Just go through my videos and you'll see a complete T90 rebuild if you need it. But for now, I know this is working good. I can assemble the rest of the transmission and get it shipped. So, thanks for watching as always. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.